not worth it. Sussex is facing money nightmare as Netflix rejects to pay them a full $100 million. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have not been handed the $100 million their deal with Netflix is speculated to be worth, as the deal figure is not quite the whole picture, a source has claimed. After quitting royal duties back in 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex pursued a number of commercial opportunities. Meghan and Harry launched Archewell Productions in autumn of that year to produce programming that informs, elevates, and inspires. They signed a deal with Netflix to create a number of different types of programs including documentaries and children's TV shows. While no specific sum has been revealed, it is speculated that the deal is worth around $100 million, £72 million. However, a Los Angeles-based TV and film consultant, who has worked with Netflix on projects, understands that the $100 million deal figure is not quite the whole picture. They claim that Meghan and Harry would not been handed $100 million, and instead the sum they receive upfront is more likely to be a couple of million. This sum is expected to be used to produce ideas, concepts and film pilots. The entertainment source noted that Meghan and Harry would have needed to provide a breakdown of fees for all aspects of the making of the show and a broad understanding of the profits Netflix would make. The Sun quotes the source as saying, "On the surface, this large sum seems enormous, but the truth is that their deal is all about budgets when shows get commissioned. Sure, they may have a couple of million in an advanced development deal to produce ideas, concepts and film pilots, but they have not been handed $100 million. In reality, those sums would be handed over to cover the entire production cost of the project, with Archewell providing a breakdown on fees for all aspects of the making of the show. Included in that would be a broad understanding of the profits too for the company. Some deals see companies achieve as much as 20% of that total, while others can earn half that figure. Every deal is different. But fees for writers or executive producers, like the Duke and Duchess, are often specific amounts outlined in production budgets. Harry is serving as executive producer for a documentary called Heart of Invictus. It follows competitors who took part in this year's Invictus Games, the sporting event for military servicemen and women launched by the Duke in 2014. This year the Games took place in The Hague after being cancelled for 2 years due to the pandemic. Meghan, on the other hand, was due to serve as executive producer for an animated series with the working title Pearl. A source has claimed the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were naive and out of touch in their understanding of how their Netflix deal worked. Pearl, the working title for Meghan Markle's TV show, was officially scrapped last week as part of a wave of cutbacks prompted by the streaming juggernaut's drop in subscribers. It then emerged yesterday that the royal had wiped all references to the program from her Archewell website. Now sources explained how the pair may not have fully grasped how the process of landing a show worked. Telling The Sun, executives feel that in some aspects Harry and Meghan appeared to be naive about how their deal would work. Certainly there was a belief that they thought that Pearl would simply be presented and released. The word was that they were saddened the show was not picked up. They continued to say people forget that projects face vetting and Netflix would have the right to oversee editorial direction in their work. The source said Netflix would have the best interests of the brand as a steaming giant, adding, "Just because they are royalty, they are not treated any different to others in the arena of program commissioning." While the insider said Prince Harry and Meghan may have found it easier to get in the door than others, Netflix would hold their projects to the same standard to ensure they are good value.